Okay, so we're here, and I'm looking at Sibel Goksu's question from page 22. Amounts calculated by an application should be displayed in a blank control on the form. And I'm going to go ahead and say that's a label control. Looking at these other things, a button is something that you click, not necessarily something that you would think to display text, although you could ostensibly change the text of a button to match um, an amount calculated, although I don't know why you'd do that. A form is just a form. A label is something you display text on, and that's why I'm saying that that is the correct answer. And there is no text control. It would be a text box control, or as we've encountered so far, text box. There may be more things with text in them. Anyway, I will show you right now how that would be done. So I've got this project open in Visual Studio. I'm going to create a button, and we're just going to call it button 1, and I've got a label here. It's just called label 1, right? Okay. And we're going to get rid of, I'll type in first, because why not? Right, so first, I'm going to go ahead and view the code here. Oops, let me get rid of that. And we're going to go ahead and get, when the button is clicked, we've got this event handler for when the button is clicked, and I'm going to go ahead and say label1.text equals second. Wow, I can't spell. Okay, so in theory, when we click this button, it should change the text to second. Oh my gosh, why did that happen? Anyway. Let's go back and change this to first again. I don't know what this is. This is, let's just give it some cheeky title like click me, an exclamation point, right? Okay, so, oops. Let me just, yeah, okay, so button 1 clicker, label 1.text, second, okay. So this should, in theory, work. Once it builds, of course. Okay, here we go. So we've got click me, and I'm going to click it, and indeed it changes to second. So you could use this to calculate math. So if we go back here, right, we're going to, let's see, label1.text equals, let's go back here. Let's make this a little fun. We'll do 2 text boxes, right, okay. So this is going to be text box 1 and 2, right? I think. Okay. So when we do, we're going to do label text box 1 dot text. Okay. Plus text box 2 dot text. Okay, I think this should work. We'll try it now. Oops. I keep clicking Command S to save. It's so ingrained, and now that I'm working on this cloud time virtual machine, we often forget about that. So I'm gonna delete the text there. Okay, click me is still here. Let's go ahead and run this thing. Save all. I know this is like really terrible UI design, but oh, right, because it just concatenates the text. Well, isn't that cute? But I mean, you get the idea, right? So you can just type in whatever you want here. Hello world. Anyway, but you get the idea, right? This is doing stuff here. May not be the entire point of this thing, but while we're at it, because we're just here, we're just gonna like add an exit button, or I guess we should call this exit, right? And go back. Oh my gosh, I keep clicking the wrong thing. Okay. go back here, button 2. I know I'm not changing names. I really should be, but I just can't be bothered to right now. Oh my God. Command S again. When you go to make a video, you're always a little bit more nervous, and I feel like I'm typing half as quickly as I usually do and making way more typos. I need a space there. World, click me. Hello world. Yes, that works. When we click exit, yes, it quits. So there we go. Success. Much happy. So there you have it. That is a much longer explanation that I wanted for this answer to Siebel's question from this week. But there you go. I'm going to stick with my answer and say that it is C, a label. Thanks.